I knew I wanted to come on earlier, but you know how it goes. Things got a little too hectic. And we had to run in like 6 different directions. So, anyhow, I'm here now. I made it. First person here is Summer Love. Explore your options and walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You should have choices and options that come in around love, but slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't dive head first into anything right now. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you're sure about what it is that you want. And if you're like undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could have an air sign here: Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly Sagittarius. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Hello for next week. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off, and you may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life moves forward. Red, week general. Could have growth, change, and transformation coming in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a Sagittarius, and life may change for you for the better quickly. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward, and you could even be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. You may have choices and options around social activity. Pretty good. Peach, general. Anxiety and disappointments are healing and moving into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have a wish that comes true. New beginnings are on the horizon. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. You also may feel as if the hard work that you put into work, school, or business is paying off. With a little bit more money coming in, finances could be improving this week or maybe before the end of this month. Aries Sun, love. When it comes to love, you have romance that could be heating up, but that leads to long-term commitment. But if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have a Libra here and a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're not with anyone right now, it's probably new energy coming in. Life is moving forward. Negativity is moving into the past. Listen to your intuition and life moves on. Not bad. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Beautiful one for tomorrow. Could have a new journey that begins and the world is at your feet. May have choices and options around social activity. Could hear from somebody that you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Hello, you were right. The package did come in 4 days. Oh, excellent. Happy Easter to you too. Thank you. Red, general on why it won't work with Nell and I. I don't see any reason really why it wouldn't work. I mean, you have happiness around this situation, and you have the Lover's card, and you have a wish that comes true. The only thing here that is concerning to me is Emperor in reverse. So I don't know if somebody is a little bit controlling or manipulating or trying to manipulate a situation to get what they want, or if things may be a little bit out of balance. But I don't see any reason why it really couldn't work out. I mean, the Emperor in reverse is kind of a red flag for me, but aside from that, you know, it looks like Things could be bring in happiness, contentment, new beginnings on the horizon. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant could now start to move forward. There may be some things that you just don't see eye to eye on, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see any reason why it couldn't work. Aaliyah, how will Damien respond to my message? He may be slow to respond. You got the Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover, and the Knight of Wands in reverse could be like feeling like, hey, I have a long road ahead of me, or I'm not getting what I want in the immediate. And then he may be a little bit short, so he may respond, like it may take him a while to respond, and then when he does, he may be a little bit short or quick. Hi, Adonis. Susie, T the Capricorn and I for next week. He's been quiet. There should be communication that comes in next week. I don't know that you're going to see each other next week, but you might be planning on seeing one another soon. But communication should come in. You should hear from him by next week. Red, why do I attract controlling men? It looks like they may find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, and successful. And they may feel like it's like if they can control you, they've like conquered something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. The control thing bothers me. It does bother me. But it's like, kind of like an ego thing for them. They may feel like you can't be controlled, and that's like a challenge to them. Hi, Mel. Shonda for the next 2 weeks. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially secure, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. If you feel had recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Alessandra, Estevan's current energy towards me. Pretty good. Kind-hearted, caring, sincere, down-to-earth, stable. Mariana, general for next week. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. You may have choices and options around social activity. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Dakota, general. You've got the world at your feet. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, a wish comes true. Money comes in, finances improve. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week. Life comes into balance. Kimon, general. You have the world at your feet, and life is moving forward for you quickly. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Teamwork is favored. You may feel like slow and steady wins the race, but there's success coming in around work, school, or business that's bringing in happiness. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever it is you set your mind to between now and the end of the month. Lily, I quit my toxic job. Okay, okay. Worried about money. Do you see my government assistant appointment going well? And do you see another job soon? Yeah, I think the appointment will be fine. I think you have a new job coming in before the end of this spring. Life is moving forward. I think you'll be okay. Lydia, surprise me. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and a wish comes true. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have a little bit of passion coming in. You have success coming in around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel. Something nice may be happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief, and a disappointment is healing and moving into the past. Not bad. Red. Why is Jay trying to come back around? Okay, the moon is in reverse, so you're going to find out. Haha. Looking for a new journey to begin. Maybe feeling like, I don't know what your relationship is like with this person or what it was like, but they've been feeling like lonely or a little bit out of balance. They're looking for things to move forward. They're exploring their options. They're feeling a little isolated. It's not bad. Their energy looks pretty good. They may feel like they need to broaden their horizons around social activity. And they may be feeling a little nostalgic for the past. It's not bad. What? Yeah. Devin, love. New beginnings are on the horizon. Explore your options. Life is moving forward. So if you're not with anyone right now, it's probably going to be new energy coming in. Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, maybe water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Cause for celebration comes in and life moves forward. Avery, see what he's barking at, please. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and listen to your intuition. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Jay, me and Brianna, Aries. Things look a little slow, and there may be some like negativity or like disappointment around the situation. But there could be communication that comes in sometime next month. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is okay, but slow and steady wins the race. Girly, happy Easter. East thoughts of me. They're a friend of a friend. May find you to be somebody who was like grounded and stable, pleasant, nice. Maybe think that you have a nice personality. Smart, intelligent, down to earth, hardworking, successful. Pretty good. Lily, reading on James, Capricorn, and I. He's a lovely man, not my normal type physically, but I'm trying to look past it. He's so caring. I mean, it looks like, yeah, I mean, this may be good. This may be a good thing. I mean, you have the world at your feet and choices and options around you. He seems grounded and stable. He seems to be kind-hearted, caring. Things could move forward towards greener pastures. You know, you might have to just give it a little bit of time before your feelings grow or you start to see him as attractive or whatever. That happens sometimes. But it looks like it has potential. He looks grounded. He looks stable. He looks like he's generous, smart, hardworking, successful. And it looks like the two of you may click. And it might not be like a passion immediately, but that may grow in time. So let's see what happens. Esha, why was Warren staring at my chest? May have felt like something was different or something was off. Couldn't place it. Something looked funny to her. I don't know what. I don't have no idea. But it's like something looked different, something looked off, something looked out of balance. She was questioning something, couldn't figure out what it was that looked different. I don't know, weird. Red, going out tonight or wait until Wednesday? I'd wait till Wednesday. Energy looks a little bit like better Wednesday. It looks a little slow tonight. Unless that's what you want. You want a quiet evening. T-Bet, does RS live alone? I think so, yeah. Cinnamon for tomorrow for me. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and so does negativity. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. You're not looking back on the past and you're listening to your intuition. Not bad. Eric, I got some news. I went to Goodwill and bought an autobiography of Bob Newhart, and it has a bonus. He signed it to the first owner. I'm going to look into seeing if he truly did sign it. That's pretty interesting. I think he did sign it. I think he did sign it. That's pretty neat. T-Bet for tomorrow. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business, and you might be feeling like starting a side business or investing time into side business, side project, side hustle. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with an Aries. A new venture begins. Cause for celebration comes in around like work, school, business. Not bad. Laverne, don't lie. Did my wife cheat last night? I don't think she did. No, I don't see anybody else around her last night. Nope, I don't think she did. Cyrus, lay down. Debbie finally realized how much pressure I may have been putting on Jake. Just addressed it with him straightforward, though he appreciated it. No, it's like, it seems to be almost like it's adding more pressure, because it's like, the best thing to do would be to disconnect from the situation, just stop doing everything. But it's like, the way that this reads is like trying to make something happen that's not already happening. And then it's like, now, okay, acknowledging, okay, it's not happening. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been too much. It's just adding more to it. The best thing to do would be to just take time away from the situation. Let him come to you. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to stress about anything. You don't have to tell him what you're going to do, what you're not going to do. Just back away from it. Because it's like, it's almost like beating a dead horse at this point. It's like, okay, we're only going to be friends. Okay, we're only going to be friends. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with us being friends. Okay, oh, I see I've been putting too much pressure on you. It's like, just cut it. Just stop it for right now. Just give it a little bit of space. And let's see what happens like if you give it a couple of weeks. Joey, there was a guy who told my brother, don't you think that there's other people more deserving than you? Cutting everyone, thinking that my brother cut in the bus line. He never did. What was this guy's problem? Okay, I think he thought that he cut in the bus line. I think that he also was like, thought that like for whatever the reason was, he could push your brother around. Kind of like an ego thing. Thought, you know, like he was going to stand up for other people. Like thought it was going to make him look good. I think it made him look like a bully, and I think he came off really stupid. And I don't think he got his point got across. I think it was a misunderstanding, and like this jerk took it too far. But yeah, it was the jerk's problem, not your brother's fault. And if there were other people around, I think other people realized that. I don't know how your brother responded, but...
Want the door shut.
Then shut it.
I'm scared to shut it.
What are you scared of? There is nobody looking in the window. We're on the second floor. Somebody would need a ladder to come in here to look in the window. Dating is crazy. Yeah, you're right. I mean, people are just crazy in general. Are you surprised? Jasmine, who is coming towards me in love? I'm single and 30 years old. New beginnings are on the horizon around love. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. New energy may be coming in sometime this summer. You could have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. And you have Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Exploring your options leads to success. You may have 2 fire signs that come in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life is moving forward, not backwards, so it's probably new energy, and disconnect from whatever is not working for you, and life moves forward.
I cannot find my black duck that dropped.
Well, it's around somewhere. Look around.
I'm looking.
Lucinda, journal for the next 10 days. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past, and happiness comes in. Money comes in, finances improve. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may be like thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Could be spending time with a Libra or a Gemini.
Hey, yo. So much.
Maggie, if I sign up for a dating app, will I meet someone who will lead to a serious relationship, or is it not worth it? The only way you're going to know if it's worth it is if you try it. So there are choices and options that will come in around the dating app, but you have to be open to the potential, and it's really for you to decide. So I can't tell you to do it or not to do it. The only thing I can tell you is that energy flows to what's moving. So if you're on a dating app and you're looking at people and you're talking to people, energy brings in more energy and it gets things flowing. So you have to make the decision as to whether or not that's what you want. And then you also have to be willing to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. A lot of people get stuck in this trap of wanting something to move forward with a certain person, and it's not moving forward, and that situation is keeping them stagnant. If there's anyone around you like that, the best thing to do is to cut them out and move forward. In order to move forward, you have to cut away the dead shit. No, I'm doing something. You get up and get it.
Well, he kept annoying me.
Avery, I will put you in your room, and I'll put him in his crate so I can finish what I'm doing. So yeah, that's really for you to decide. The only thing I can say is that energy flows to energy, and what's in motion stays in motion. What's stagnant stays stagnant. So if you're feeling like things have been stagnant, it may be a good idea to explore that option. Leo Moon, general love. Listen to your intuition. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. You have the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Could be with a Leo. Could be with another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, if you're not with anyone right now. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, and life can change you for the better quickly. Life moves forward. Cyrus! No! No! My God. Can't keep a blanket or a pillow in this house. He stopped, okay. Netta, my question is, describe the person that wants to travel with me. I don't see anybody specifically looking to travel anywhere specific with you right now. Did you mention travel to somebody? Or are you looking to travel with somebody? I don't see anybody here looking to travel specifically at this point. Aisha, how will Chris respond to my text? He may be slow to respond, but he's pleasant. Slow to respond, but pleasant, and it could lead to more communication coming in. Communication comes in or picks up, perseverance pays off, things move forward.
Blueberry, you're blueberry, you're apple, eat apples. What do you mean to be
Bacon, general for Wednesday. You have money coming in, finances are improving. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A new journey begins. You have a new job or business opportunity that could be coming in. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. You have choices and options that come in around social activity.
Mom?
Chime, love general.
Mom?
What? What?
There's like something wrong with one of these ducks. Can you guess which duck it is?
There's
Red
nothing
eyes.
wrong with either of them. They're fine.
But let me show you one thing that I knew it was. So let me check on their heads. This one's perfect. And this one is bad.
What's wrong with it?
So this one like has two eyes over here, and this one has
Let me see
like
it.
one small eye. You see, like on both sides. Like that one has like a tiny, that one has a big eye, and that one.
Avery's fine.
And
It really is fine.
like that one has like that, and I want to fix it at the Shopee
Okay, not now.
in the morning.
Chime, love general. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Happiness comes in around love when you explore your options. If you're not with anyone right now, you may have new love coming in sometime before the end of the year that leads you to a committed relationship. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Could be with a Cancer, could be with a Libra, maybe even a Gemini. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Laverne, general. Something nice may be happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You have the world at your feet. Money's coming in. Finances are improving. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or feeling a little bit more financially secure. You feel like if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but life is moving forward. Mary, general finances. Finances look okay. You have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. You've got luck coming in, or your luck is changing for the better. Disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Finances look pretty good. Money's coming in, money's going out. Dr. Sony, spirit messages from the blue deck. Nine of Earth. Enjoying life's little luxury, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Four of Air. Time to take a rest or a vacation and allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. Brenda, for tonight and tomorrow. Life comes into balance. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Perseverance pays off. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Sumya, is Garang going to hire me for the part-time interviewer job? Yeah, I think he will. He or she will. Joey, for the next 48 hours. You have a wish that comes true around life moving forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is still moving forward on stable ground. Listen to your intuition. Money may be coming in, finances could be improving, and life's moving forward and you're ready for it.
I'm just her mother. I'm her, and I'm her grandma. I'm very
Red, if I dealt with Jay, how would it go? Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race, but it looks relatively well functioning and well balanced. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success. Empress is here bringing in love and money or more of it. I think you could be okay. Tammy, I had a run-in with a corrupt council member in my building. He was threatening. I responded. Was he surprised that I stood up to him and exposed his corrupt ways? Yes, I do think that he was surprised. I don't think he was expecting that. Julie, what's Charles doing now? He may be with family and friends, group activities, family and friends. Julie, should I even bother going to Amsterdam job place tomorrow? I would go. It looks like there's opportunity there. Girly, when will my face clear up? I'm starting to feel like a teenager with bad skin. You may see things improve within the next 10 days. Love in May. You do have a committed relationship here. Perseverance pays off and life moves forward. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, new beginnings around the horizon, maybe a Sagittarius. The world is at your feet. Explore your options. You also may have a Leo coming in, and you have happiness coming in around love. I'm going to say like between now and the end of the summer. It may not just be in May, but things should be moving forward. Adonis, I'm reading it right now. I think they will let you. I think they will let you deposit the money in the account. Just about the thing that you wrote, like the first part. The vibe that I was getting from the situation is that it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. If that makes you feel any better, it's like their problem, not yours. wonder if I'm kind of thinking that that may change. Things may go back to normal around that person. Alex, will I be able to go to the concert on June 13th with Anthony the Capricorn? And if so, how will it go?
So blueberry and raspberry, do you like it? Because everywhere you want it.
I think you will be able to, and I think it goes well. Shirley, I applied for a loan today for a truck. Will it go through? Right now, I'm only getting a 33% chance yes, so I'm skeptical to say yes. That's kind of on the low side. Let's see what happens. Macy, general for the week. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off.
Mom, I knew in the Brooklyn way. I put them, like I played both of them like right back into like the egg.
Dollface, general for the week. Negativity moves into the past and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. A wish comes true. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life moves forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or you may get good news. Money comes in and finances could be improving. Charlie, love general. Anxiety eases when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and explore your options. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the spring. Life comes into balance and life can move forward. You may be spending time with a Libra. You may be walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You also could have a Cancer come in. You do have a committed relationship coming in if that's something that you're interested in. Explore your options, leads to success, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve.
Hey, Pink, why do I be next to that guy? Because I'm loving this.
AA, asking about work. Was it planned by B that I should move to his team because my boss moved me to his team? I think it was mutually discussed between these two people, and it was a decision that they came up with mutually. But down to see, I feel like something's going on there too. Yeah, that's what I think. Julie, I'm reading it now. I don't think he's with anyone. I think that I think it's like it may be it's like a group thing. No, I don't think that there's a woman involved. It looks like it's family. Cinnamon, how will the summer go for me work-wise? Work looks good. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in, bringing in more financial stability with the Four of Pentacles and also the Empress. Feeling better, compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life moves forward. And what's Devin's next action with me? Communication's coming in. Communication comes in or picks up. Life comes into balance. Things move forward slow and steady, wins the race, but on stable ground. You may be spending time together. Not bad. Morticia, messages for the week ahead. Lay down the law, set boundaries, but if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You could have some money coming in, finances may be improving, feeling a little more financially stable, and feeling like teamwork is favored. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Negativity moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not a bad week. Emily, near future for Jane and me.
Mommy, is coconuts a golden?
Coconut is a nut. It's not a name. I mean, I would say you could name an animal coconut.
Duck is an animal.
What?
Ducks are animals.
Yeah, so you can name it coconut if you want.
Well, this one, like, I want to name the clear one coconut, but Mom, know which ones are my favorite? This one and this one. And this one. And like this one, of course.
Okay, good.
I'll have one more.
Emily, future for Jane and me.
One of the favorite.
Things are a little slow, but communication should either be coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Perseverance pays off. And you might be planning travel together. Yeah, there could be travel coming in. Possibly a road trip. Amen for this week with O. Things look a little slow and steady with the Knight of Pentacles, but there should be good communication coming in. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful.
Look at the ones I love.
Oh, that's nice. I like those too.
And I do not love these.
Why not?
Well, they're ugly kind. Like, these are boys' color and these are girls'.
So what? Elizabeth, Carlos's intentions and feelings. Lately, they seem to be feeling frustrated or stagnant, maybe even a little bit negative. They don't seem to have any specific intentions at this point. They're kind of going with the flow of things. They may feel like exploring choices and options around social activity. They may be feeling like it's like there's a level of frustration around them, or they feel like things aren't working out the way they want them to. So they're kind of like, I don't know, like they may have choices and options, but they feel like the choices and options aren't really going anywhere. Yeah, they're kind of feeling a little frustrated, and they don't really have anything specific intended at this point. Cosmic, I'm starting as a receptionist tomorrow, temp until June. If they don't open up positions, will I end up getting my temp contract extended there? I think so, yeah. Black Lilith, does A would like to further a connection with me? I don't think it's something that they're actively thinking about at this point. I don't know what your relationship is like, but it looks like things may be a little bit out of balance. If you're looking for things to move forward with them, you may have to be the one to take the initiative because they look a little stagnant. Kevin for next week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and listen to your intuition. Happiness comes in around work, school, or business. Money comes in. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Magician's heart, love, any blessings coming in. Things right now look a little stagnant. Now you have the Fool in reverse, which means something may get revealed that needs to be dealt with around love. Love could move forward sometime before the end of the year with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There may be a situation that's got you stuck or stagnant that is just like not going anywhere. And leaving things that aren't working in the past could help your love life move forward. Migu for the next 24. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. A wish comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Mega, love. Love looks good. If you're currently with someone, it should be functioning well and stable. If you're not with anyone, you may have a Libra coming in or a Cancer. New beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. Perseverance pays off and life moves forward. Amy, next for the next 48 hours for Sunny. Teamwork is favored around this person, and their life is moving forward towards greener pastures. They may be spending time with, they got a love something here around love if they're currently with someone, or they may have new love coming in, possibly a Libra or a Cancer. They've got new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success around personal and professional relationships. They'll hear from somebody they're hoping to hear from or get good news that they've been waiting on. Elizabeth, General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Negativity is moving into the past. Old wounds are healing and life is moving forward. If you're currently like feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the month, you'll figure it out. And happiness comes in around career. Career, work, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day. Virta, General. You have money coming in, finances improve, and you have success coming in around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. New beginnings are on the horizon. Shot, love reading. You've got life coming into balance. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that push life forward, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Anything that's not functioning well will disintegrate. If you're feeling undecided, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. But if you're in a situation where you feel like things aren't improving or they're stuck and stagnant, it may be time to think about cutting your losses. Life moves forward maybe late summer, early fall, possibly with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Susie, General, for next week, what's coming? Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You're not looking back on the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You might be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Old wounds heal and move into the past. And you could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Emily, today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look out of balance with the Six of Pentacles, and things look a little slow. You might have communication coming in. That's possible. Look out for having an argument or a disagreement, but I don't see much else happening. Ladybug, can I have a reading for the actions or energy for me and Kenneth? Energy looks a little bit misaligned. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. The two of you may not be on the same page. Six of Pentacles is in reverse as well. The energy isn't bad. It's grounded and stable, but I don't know if the two of you are looking at the situation the same way. Eminem, love for Taurus. Taurus seems to be a slow mover. Like they got the Hangman here. And maybe kind of like happy and content with the way their love life is right now with the Sun. If they're currently with someone, things are probably okay, but slow to move forward. If they're not with anyone, they have romance that could be heating up with an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possibly a Cancer. Life is moving forward, but it's a little slow, and they seem to be okay with that. Amu, what are partner G's current thoughts and next actions for me? They may find you to be a nice person, somebody who is grounded and stable. There is communication that comes in, but it may lead to an argument. The two of you may not be on the same page, or you might not be looking for the same thing. Knight of Cups in reverse could be problematic. It could be somebody is moody, somebody is feeling disconnected, somebody has lost interest. I would say there's probably going to be communication coming in that leads to a disagreement or an argument. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to like set boundaries or express your wants and needs around the situation.
Mom.
Girly, the signs coming up in the readings also include moon and rising. I don't look at it like that, no. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, if we go into like moon signs, sun signs, Venus signs, it's like, what's the point? You know, it's like either it's got to be the sun sign, otherwise it's open to too much. Like it's like then it's anybody. You know, it's like, oh well, you said Leo, he's got Mars in Leo, could it be him? I don't look at it that way. To me, it's got to be the sun sign. Otherwise, it's, you know, when I see tarot readers like sun, moon, rising, well, that's like how many it could cover how many people. In my opinion, that's too broad. I don't agree with that. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for?
Are you done yet?
Not yet.
Why do you always say that?
Well, because I'm not done.
Why? No, why do you always say? Did I miss anybody?
Well, because I want to make sure I answered for everyone.
You're just sweet.
Kevin, General.
Mama, you're just sweet.
You have a new journey here. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with a Taurus or a Cancer. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. You have a wish that comes true. Not bad. Mel for the week. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Negativity moves into the past. You may have money coming in and finances may be improving. Life is coming into balance. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Not a bad week. John, it's my second super chat. How's V doing? I don't plan on unblocking at all. But overall, V is okay. Maybe feeling a little slow and stagnant. Eight of Wands is in reverse. Maybe overthinking things. But okay, like stable or okay average. Although they may have moments where they have like a little mental breakdown, which I think that's normal. Like I think that that's normal for most people. Like everything's okay, and then all of a sudden like something upsets you. But I think it's okay right now if you're doing what you need to for yourself to keep V blocked. Um, I think the blocking causes a whole lot of anxiety, but you know what? They brought it on themselves, so it's like you kind of reap what you sow, sort of a thing. Kevin, just curious, the person hung out with. Do you know the person's name? And what are you asking? Adonis, how does class go tomorrow for me? Class should go well. Things are moving forward. You may get some good news. Life is coming into balance. You got happiness coming in around it. Pretty good. Pretty good. Hi, Anthony. Kevin, kind of curious if it would lead to anything. We just hang out, not expecting anything. Do you know their name? Anthony, what's coming for me for finances in the near future? Current salary is very low. Well, you might have a new job or business opportunity that comes in. You also could be going back to school, learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition, explore your options, pushes life forward towards greener pastures. This is a temporary job. You're going to get something else, but just make sure that you have your eye out there and, you're not just sitting around waiting for something. Like, you're exploring your options, you're looking and seeing what's out there, because you're going to get something else, but you might have to take action in order for that to happen. Oh, thank you, Dorella. You too. Kevin, you know the person's name or their astrological sign or their initial? It was kind of just a hangout. Didn't get... Okay. I don't see anything serious as of right now, but it may be that this is just too new. Like, right now, things look a little bit out of balance, but it's just the beginning. I would give it a chance. Right now, I'm going to say I don't think it's going to lead to much, but let's see if something happens, if you reconnect somehow. I don't see much here right now, but like I said, it's new. It's new. The chance just seems slim that it turns into anything serious. Bella, blessings coming my way. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition, making decisions that push life forward. You may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in, maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A wish comes true. Tanya, hello, beautiful. Edward stayed over last night. The passion was through the roof. How did he feel? Good. Happy and content. Like life has changed for the better quickly. Grounded, stable, down to earth, successful. It looks good. It looks good. Kevin, does future have anything romantic? Yeah. Exploring your options leads to success. You've got an Aries here. You have a Cancer. You have a Scorpio. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success, and somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Explore your options. Sharia for the next 48. Feeling grounded and stable, life moves forward. Negativity moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition, and you may have some happiness coming in around whatever it is that you're doing in the next 48 hours, especially around work, school, or business. Feeling better compensated, better respected. Dorella, What does the Tower mean when talking about timing? The Tower, well, really look at the Tower as, the Tower is a disaster. So it's like destroying things. So if the Tower comes up around timing, I would say either things aren't going to go as expected, it may be disappointing, it may be unexpected too, or you may not get the result that you're looking for. I mean, maybe it could be within a couple of weeks. Yeah, the Tower is not, it's not a favorable omen. Around timing, I would say maybe it could be within a couple of weeks, but it's kind of hard to nail it down because it's a Tower moment. So like the Tower is usually something that happens as unexpected. You know, like we don't plan on having a Tower moment. It's something that just happens. Julie, do I still hear back from the Bell Place with good news? Yes, I think you will. Oh my God, Tanya, have fun. Kevin interview tomorrow. How's that going to go? It should go well. You've got new beginnings on the horizon. Teamwork is favored. You may feel relief once it's done. Life is moving forward with a wish come true. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Julie, going back to the single site again, would I meet anyone worth my attention? Well, you do have choices and options coming in, but it's up to you to decide, like, who, what, when, and where is worth it. There's an air sign around, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then you also have a Leo, and then you have a Capricorn. And then with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, possibly fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, new beginnings are on the horizon. Exploring the options, I don't think could hurt. Yeah, I don't see why you shouldn't look into it. Tammy, just now, second time I ran into a the corrupt council member. I did not say anything while he towered over me, just about to say something when he walked away. What did he want to say to me? I think what he wanted to say is that he thought that either you were out of line or that you were accusing him of something that he didn't do. It's like he shows as being in defense. Like he wanted to defend himself, but then he may have thought against it because then he's slow and he's stagnant. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? That's it. All right, then I will wrap it up, and hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow morning after I drop Avery off at school. Maybe around 9:30 or so. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.